Bartholomew woke up early one morning. He ate some figs. He ate some dried fish. He ate some bits of biscuits. He said goodbye to his wife Barbara. His wife Barbara said, "Honey, do you have the money?" "Yes," he said, "I have the money." He had over $700. He needed to buy some things to repair the big temple in Jerusalem. And he thought if he got up real early in the morning that he wouldn't get robbed on the dangerous road from Jericho to Jerusalem. So he got up real early and he started walking on his way, and he was walking along and and he's doing all right. Everything was fine until he got to the lowest part of the road, the creek. And down there at the creek, he heard some branches. Then he heard some leaves rustling. Next thing he knew, 3 big men jumped out of the bushes and said, "Give us your money." And they started looking for his money, and they got his wallet. "Oh man, boys, we did all right. Over $700. And they took part and they just beat him and beat him and beat him. And they wanted to kill him because they thought if he was dead, he could never say who did it. So poor Bart lay there alongside the road. He was so sad. He would never felt like he hurt so bad. And he said, "Oh, God, save me." Well, God did hear his prayer. God did save him. He is still alive, poor Bart. And he laid there and he heard someone coming. And he turned his head and looked up. He was so happy. It was the priest coming. It was the pastor. He knew he was in good hands. He knew the priest, the pastor, was going to help him. So, the pastor come along, the priest come along, and he looks at Bart, and he recognizes him. "Oh, that's old Bart," he says. "He's such an unimportant person. I don't want to help him. Besides, I'm on my way to Jericho, to the big church there, and I'm in God's business." And he took his head and hung it way up high, and he just kept on walking by. And poor Bart, he watched him walk over the hill and disappeared. And Bart had never been hurt, and he was laying there. He thought he was going to die, and by he heard someone coming. And he was excited because they were coming fast. They must be in a hurry, and it wasn't long, and here they were. And Bart looked over here to see him, and what do you think it was? It was the head elder. It was Levi. Oh man, I'm really in good hands now. Levi, he's a head elder of the church. He's the best Sabbath school teacher in the church. Man, he always talks about being kind to others. I know he's going to help me. Poor Bart. He had never hurt so bad. It was more than terrible. It was terrible. It was more than terrible. Poor Bart lay there. And Levi thinks, "I'm in a hurry. I'm going to Jericho. I need to buy some flour to make bread for the temple. I'm in a hurry. I just can't spend the time." So Levi, he didn't have his head way up. He put it way down because he was embarrassed. He was sad. He was regret because he didn't do what he knew he should. And he put his head way down low, and he just kept on walking. He didn't really care. And Bart thought, I probably won't see my wife Barbara again. I probably won't see her. I love her so. I wish I could live. God sent someone to help me. And sure enough, here's something coming. No, it's not a person. It's an animal. No, it's not a horse. It's not a cow. It's not a dog. It's not a cat. What was it? It was a donkey. Oh, no. Bart was so sad when he saw that donkey coming. Oh, no. On that donkey was Sam, a Samaritan. Jews hated Samaritans. And here comes the Samaritan. If anybody was going to help, it was surely this donkey rider. And Sam just felt and he was crying and he was hurting. And wait a minute, the guy's stopping. He bends over and, "Are you okay?" "He's alive, he's alive, he's alive." And look at his arm here. Oh, that's serious. And he took out. Now, if you get cut and the air is a big cut and the air gets in there and it can really, really hurt. And his arm was really hurting. And the Good Samaritan, he had some oil with him, and he put that oil in there. Oh, that feels so good, Martin. Oh, thank you, that feels so good. And he said, come on, we got to go. So he took poor old Bartholomew, he lifted him. He cries. Oh, please, come on. Oh, it hurt so bad. He was hurt all over. And he picks him up, and he picks him up, and he sets him on his donkey here. Oh, poor old Mark. He picks him up, and he says, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I'm sorry you're hurting so. And, well, let's go now. And they start walking. They start walking, the donkey fell over. So they start walking, and the pain was terrible. Oh, it was such a long journey, and they walked on and walked on. He said, I'd never get there. They walked on and on, and finally, look, there's Jericho. We're almost there. Oh, good. They get the first place, first motel in the city of Jericho. They didn't go far in. They went to the first place. They were so. Bartholomew was so thankful. And he was so happy. And he was so happy for the Samaritan. He was so happy. And the Samaritan carried him in and laid him on the bed. Got a short bed now. Laid him there and said, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. And all through the night, the Good Samaritan watched over him and helped him. In the morning, Mark was much better. He felt much better. And the Good Samaritan took out some money and he paid the manager at the motel there. He paid them for all the food and all the extra supplies. He said, now, here's some extra money for 2 more days. I think he's going to be all right 2 days. But just in case he's not, when I come again, you tell me and I'll pay for it.
Amen.
This is an easy question for you. 3 men, 2 said they went to church, 2 didn't go to church. And 1 man, which of the 3 was most like Jesus?
The Samaritan.
That's right, the Good Samaritan.
Samaritan.
Who do you want to be like?
The man.
The Good Samaritan. God bless you. That's my prayer, that all of us will be Good Samaritans. That's my prayer for all of us. Now, boys and girls, is there one of you that will pray for us that God will help us to be more kind and more caring? Would one of